Hello, beautiful people. I'm Koneko, and welcome to Shinsei na Koneko. I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and welcome back to Pathfinder, Kingmaker. So, last time we were summoned along with other warriors to Jamandi Aldori's mansion. There, we were informed of the mission that lies before us, to rid the stolen lands of bandits and their leader with the promise to be able to claim and rule the land for ourselves. Unfortunately, in typical RPG fashion, a night of rest turned into a night of unrest and assassins stormed the mansion. Hey, it happens. So, although we were able to win the battle, it left few warriors able to actually complete the task. This, of course, included yours truly, and a cast of fun and interesting characters. Amongst the list of characters we've met so far, the two that stand out the most for me personally are, you guessed it, Lindsay, who I am utterly in love with, and Tartuccio, whose blood I thirst for, basically. He's a... how do I put this? He's a stuck-up entitled ass who tried to set me up as a spy, and now I am cross and seek his death. So, yeah. Jamandi wasn't sure who to trust, so she divided us up into two teams, one led by myself and another by Tartuccio until they figure things out to go forth and claim the land. So, that's pretty much it. That's what happened last time, and side note, I am still weary of what's going on behind closed doors and what we are not being told. However, despite all this, today we finally embark on our adventure with the delightful Lindsay, the fierce Amiri, and the valiant Valerie. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get this show on the road, shall we? So last time was basically just a prologue, the tutorial level, and now we're actually setting forth on our adventure. So here we have the main map. Let's see here what we've got. Okay, yeah, this is a big map. Let's see here what's going on here. Yeah, we got quite a bit of stuff going on here. All of this we have yet to explore, so this is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to actually seeing how much detail and how much places we can actually go on this map. So let's see. You know what? We just finished doing a lot of stuff and ransacking that woman's mansion. So can we go back into the town? No? Okay, apparently not. I was thinking, okay, we could just go back into the mansion itself and the town, city, and sell all the stuff we've collected, because we have collected quite the inventory of items. Stole a lot of stuff from that woman's house. So I'm sorry for that. I've been taught from video games to just get anything that isn't nailed down. So let's see. I guess we'll just have to head on out to our location. So this is we have a prologue. We finished the prologue. Let's see here. So so we have to do this in 3 months' time. So right now our only quest is basically to defeat him before he comes after us. And go into the trading post. Well, I have a bunch of stuff I'm holding on to and I need to start selling stuff. And we just need to find shelter and get fresh information about it. So yeah, we don't know anything. From what I remember last time before I stopped playing, when it comes to the map, we have to learn about whereabouts of certain locations by actually talking to people or happening upon them. So they'll show up on our map like that. I'm pretty sure the first and second Fallout games were like that, where you didn't know unless somebody told you and showed you on the map itself. So similar, I guess, idea. Let's see here. I do have these, which are old maps. Can I use this to actually get information? No, this is like a old Astavan. Avestan, sorry. I'm going to mispronounce a lot of names. Oh, okay. Let's just start actually heading out, shall we? Let's see here. We want to go to the trading post. But where is the trading post exactly? Okay, well, we can't go down this way, apparently. So, I guess just keep heading this way?
I feel tired.
Okay, so... Stumbling the plains. And from what I remember, there's going to be random... Yeah, so it's going to be random encounters if once we leave this map, everything that we leave here is not going to be able to be gotten. So right now, in terms of this battle, we have 3 of these guys. I think we need to redo our formation. Because everybody left and I never did set that back up. Ooh. Because we have me and her, which are rangers. And you, I don't think you're very tanky. You're more of a melee person, but you're going to be at the front anyway because you're doing damage. So we'll leave you guys like that for now. Or should I put you maybe slightly behind her? No, we'll leave it like this for now and we'll mix it up later. Okay, all of them are on my girl there.
A solid plan.
Let's see here.
Let us strike as one.
Actually, you know what? You distract that one.
Tear them apart.
Serves you right.
Let's see how this goes. It's high time to set up camp the rest and all. In camp, all characters restore some of their lost hit points, and those capable of casting spells will replenish them. Okay, so everybody can be assigned a task to do, such as hunting, camp, camouflage, cooking, and special ability. Okay, so you can assign more than one, but be careful that would prevent them from... Okay, so that also affects their rest. Resting, your camp may be attacked by enemies. After dealing with them, click on the fire to continue with better. Avoid camping in dungeons. In dungeons, you won't be able to hunt or cook, where you should ability more over the... Okay, so to avoid camping in dungeons.
I feel tired.
First of all, let's actually like get the items off of. We can skin them and then collect all of them. Okay, so we're gonna, you know what? Before we camp, I kind of want us to explore the area, see if maybe there's anything we can get. I always liked to do that prior, because you can't. Once you leave an area, you're kind of done with it. So before we all rest, I know, honey, you're fatigued. Why don't we all collectively search the area, see if there's like any items we can pick up and interact with. Can you kill that? No? You know what? Let's have set up our camp right here. It's away from the path, then it's just nicely
The
here.
path is clear.
Okay, so oh, okay. Can't put it here, but we can put our camp a little bit here to the edge. That's the closest we can get. Okay, that's fine.
You're always the first to get into fights, as if there are no fighters in the party except you.
Why not? I know there are others, but it's the custom. The best fighter is always in the front row.
Okay, so that worked out. I just kept it at the default. She hunted. Camouflage and prepared a meal. But I didn't get to fool around with it. I kind of accidentally pressed continue without meaning to, but I guess it worked out in my favor. We got everything. Continue. And okay, so we rested. Oh god, and I wanted to freaking save my inventory. Okay. I was trying to make it to a town in time, but I'm pretty sure I got some decent... Yeah, okay, so we have like some interesting items here too. We got this. We got a composite light bow. Oh, sorry, longbow. Longbow. Which does slightly more damage than the one I'm currently holding. So I think my character should be using this. Yeah, I didn't, at the end there, re-equipped you guys. Or should I give it to her because she's technically a little bit more on the front line? You know what, for now I'll just give it to you. That, so these are like the weakest things. I'll hold on to that for now. But in terms of things I'm going to leave, I'll drop this. Still blocked, so let's see here. If I drop it again. Still blocked. Drop. There we go. Everything I just dropped. No, I won't be able to leave if I take you guys up, so we're leaving. Our encounter. I guess continue.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Okay, no. We're not gonna go rest yet. I know you're tired, but we're literally right there at the trading post. So, let's get to the actual trading post first, and then you guys can all rest.
We should gather our strength.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
I know it would be nice, hun. I know it would be. Okay, so this is the trading post. Which is good, because trading is what we need. Okay, so the rule of thumb, always save. Always save. Oh, that's not good. Save yourselves, fools. Oh, okay. I can't talk to him. This doesn't look good. Okay, you know what? Before we go talk to them, let me... Since it screams like, ah, story progression, I'm gonna kind of look around first. And then I'm gonna come back. Okay, so... Nothing seems to be interactable. Besides that guy that yelled, "Save yourselves, fools!" and just dipped. So we're just gonna head back up. Okay, so the gate hinges are deformed and deadbolt's broken. It seems someone didn't want this gate to close. Yeah. Ah, yeah. The bandits. Okay, so... Oh, no voices? Okay. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. Okay, so they're trying to extort. And where's the pretty... Oh, okay, and... Definitely... Okay, so quiet down, dimwit. Oleg. We're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. Okay, so... Yep. Here we go. Another alignment dialogue. Okay, so some dialogue features special options that are available only to characters with certain alignments. Okay. So Oleg... So this is Oleg. He's being, you know... bullied, if you will, by the bandits to give them money. So you want to drink? So you want to drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? Isn't that what we're soon about to do? Anyway, you come here, squeeze us dry, and come again. Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be the guest from Rostov. Okay, so now I have a choice to respond. So, let's see. Well, I kind of know what's going on here, but I always like to kind of like usually ask I always have this concern. If I ask a question, will it kick me out of these? Let's see. Yeah, I know it's obvious, but I want to know if there's more information I can get from this. So, you know, they're saying their tax for their leader. But I didn't swear, yeah. But Rostov is so far away, Oleg, and the Stag Lord is so close, and as for you... Get out of here before it's too late. This is our land and we own it. This is an interesting... Do I wanna... slaughter them now? You know what, I don't really... I think they're kind of creepy, and there's a part of me that wants them dead, so I want to kind of attack, but I'll give them a chance to decide if they want to leave or not. If not, then we'll kill them. Yeah, you might, but well, I'll let you off easily if you leave him alone. So the bandit, why would we leave when we got easy pickings from Rostov before us? We'll rip out your guts and empty your pockets. Okay. I'm encumbered again? But they didn't pick up anything. Oh, because we're fatigued, right? Yeah. Okay, let's see here. He is coming for my girl. And you are going for our tank. Okay. I'm gonna hit you. You're gonna go for him. And you are gonna focus on... You are gonna help her.
You deserved it.
Let's see. There we go. Victories in combat and other advances will reward his experience points, your usual, stick. And after gaining a certain amount of experience, the character will achieve a level up. This will allow them to gain new class or increase their level of any of their taking classes. This also provides other benefits, such as increasing the character's total hit points. Okay. So all of us have leveled up. Okay, so you know what? Let's see here. Okay, so this is me. I'm a ranger. And I'm gonna stay focused. I'm not gonna get a second class or anything like that. Persuasion's always gonna be important because, again, perception's always gonna be important. Yeah, like I know I'm gonna do stealth. I know I'm gonna do mobility. Right? Yeah, I'll do it like that for now. Okay, so now I get a combat style feat. Okay, well, clearly not this. Clearly not this, and clearly not this. Yeah, I think we're going with archery. And I'm going for precise shot because I like to hit hard and nice and precisely. We'll see. It's not impacting me, so I'll keep it whatever. Okay. We're gonna keep you focused, I guess. Because she seems really tanky. I think I really want to build her like a tank. Like, seems like that's what her job is, right? Heavy armor. Nice big-ass shield. Give her a little bit more mobility. Give her a little bit of this and give her a little bit of this. I think that should be sufficient. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that for now. I think these are the 4 areas I'll probably work with her then. Okay, so we now have to choose a bonus combat feat. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with armor focus. Because she's gonna be our tank, and I want her to be able to actually handle all the damage she's gonna take. So, we're gonna go with armor focus first. Heavy armor focus. And then maybe we'll do shield focus afterwards. Yeah, I think we're good here. And then... Ah! Lindsay! Okay, I think we're gonna, like I said before, I think we're just keeping everything simple stupid until I feel a little bit more comfortable with mixing up classes. Let's see here. You know what, we'll keep it like that. 1, 1, 1. Everybody gets 1. Oh, she gets a bard talent too. Oh, that's neat. Which could then... Ooh, yeah, that sounds good. I think I'm going to go with... Since she's using the crossbow, I think I'm going to give her this one. Yeah! You know what? Okay, we're going to go with... We're going to let everybody laugh before they die, I guess. Let's see here. Okay. I think we got a decent setup here. And last but not least, our favorite friend who yearns for the death of her enemies. Think we're keeping it simple again? Yeah, keep it in the family. Okay, she will definitely, she's a strengthy baby girl. I think she'll benefit from having these two. I think we're gonna leave this a little bit down here and focus maybe on these two. Yeah. I think we'll keep it basic. And then we're going to have Rage Power here. Oh, she's straight up biting people. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'm going to go with Lethal Stance here. And there we go. Okay. Everybody's leveled up. We saving.
I shall not fail.
We should gather our strength.
Yes, we should. I hope I can take these. And I'm not, like, losing face with this guy because I'm stealing all of his shit. I'm gonna assume, unless the game tells me otherwise, that I can take a lot of these things. We'll talk to you in a bit, hun. We just are ransacking your house. Okay, we've collected everything we can. Looked around. See what there's to see. Take that, you scoundrels! Oleg shakes his fist, but now he scratches his head and stares at the ground gloomily. The girl got away, a plague on her. I should be like, a plague on her, I should say it properly. She's certain to complain to the Stag Lord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we gonna do? He sighs heavily. If only I could send Svetlana? Am I pronouncing that right? It said Svetlana. Somewhere safe and show those rats what we got. He notices a fair-haired woman approach. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden. It's all over, I saw it. I just needed to be sure you were alright. She looks at her husband tenderly, with a hint of sorrow. Oleg mumbles something and looks away, embarrassed. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post has turned out so unwelcoming. So this is abandoned border for at the southern edge of Rostland found a new life recently. The couple that rebuilt it, yeah, so we saw it from the well. And this place is now one of their new hospital shelters for travelers in their surrounding wilderness. Okay. Yeah. Okay, first of all, yeah, let's go from order. There was a guy who ran out. What was he all about? That must have been Bakken. He sells potions. He lives out in the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day. He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. The Stag Lord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even if he grumbles a lot, especially recently. Okay, so tell me more about yourselves. Surely there are more important things to discuss. Well, alright. We're just honest people who came here from Rostov. We fix the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with locals. We also deal with occasional huntsmen in the area. What does any of that matter? When all those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or kill us. Yeah, who are they and when will they arrive? So we know that they're a part of the Stag Gang. That's you, right? These team with bandits like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stirred them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return in full force in half a day, maybe less. The Stag Lord won't take an insult like this lightly, and his henchmen are more like demons than men. Okay, so tell me how much you know. What do they want? They think they own this land. They come, take what they want, and steal the better part of our money every month. as a toll for their leader. They even broke our gate so we wouldn't try to hide any. Yeah, I noticed that too. So no one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6 come, sometimes it's a whole gang. I'd have shown them what for long ago if not for Svetlana. So, I mean, it's obvious why, but let's ask. Yeah, for them and their cronies. That stag lord fancies himself a king in these parts, and he may have antlers for a crown, but all the troublemakers around here are happy to follow his orders as long as they're paid. So they charge an arm and a leg as taxes, and they call their executions punishment for treason. And even those who never swore allegiance to the stag lord, they've killed fast and they're lucky. They're killed fast if they're lucky. If not, he looks at Svetlana. Dove, why don't you go start supper while we finish our talk? You've got nothing to fear. I'm going to help you. But I appreciate your good intentions. I may not have the best of manners, but Oleg Levington is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, we also need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used in battle. There are some pretty solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, looks like. Yeah, I was wondering that too. I was like, are we burning this man's house on fire? But yeah, okay. He'll even shoot the arrow himself, and he's used a crossbow before. I'd like to. Can you answer some more questions for me? Enough about the bandits for now. Yeah, can I see your goods? Oh, good trading will serve. Let's take everything. Let's see. Oh, he has some really good stuff here, but I obviously don't have very much money. I honestly, hun, I just really want to get rid of a lot of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume anything that says like a merchant would pay well for this, that I can get rid of it and not feel guilty. Food. Another book. I'm not sure. Can I safely get rid of these books? I'm gonna hold on to them for now. They don't really weigh very much, and we'll figure that out after. I'm assuming there might be areas. There's sometimes torches are good for like lighting or certain sequence of events, so I'm gonna hold on to these. They're only like £1 each. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna offer this for now. Recheck into my inventory, and then we'll come back. She already has like the best heavy armor on right now. But I forgot to check the thing, so we'll deal that. Now I'm gonna go with leather armor. Not being as negatively impacted. Okay. So we'll keep this for now. But we'll sell these. And you. Let's actually take a look at your current skills right now. So this is affecting your mobility and your athletics. And I kind of don't want you to be hindered any more than you already are. So I'm going to say no to that for now. I'll find more and I can always buy back if I'm correct. So you know what? We'll get sell those. We'll keep that for now because I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with that. But these are masterworks, so I'm holding on to these. And then I think that's everything for now. So we'll sell this.
We should gather our strength.
Okay, so I can't talk to you. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you gloomy look. I'm Boken, a local herbalist. What brings you here? Tell me about yourself. Sister tell, I'm a herbalist. Make potions and sell them. Gather herbs and roots and trees. I live in the forest. I walk the land. Resting. Since leaving rest stop for these parts, I ended up a merchant here at the post, and they helped me. Let me out. They let me in out of kindness. Help with things. They bring me water and firewood when it's cold, and the occasional barrel of honey. They're good people. Yeah, like, help us out. I'm gonna be so upset if I'm the responsible for this man's death. Okay. Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics. Yeah. We'll talk later. Okay. And it looks like we can't go inside the actual house here. So... I don't know, should I rest? I mean, we're all at decent health. I don't want to waste our rations. We won't fight effectively though. Let's get back to the possible attack. Okay, I get it, hun. Okay, so it looks like we gotta just be prepared. Amiri just wants to cut people in half. I like her. Well, these aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start out somewhere. I see you're not easily cowed. I beg you, be careful, and please don't let Olaf do anything too risky. I'm sorry if he might die. Svetlana, go hide inside. We're gonna meet our guests. Like, I'm so sorry, Svetlana. I hope that it's not in the cards for him to die, but he might die.
To victory!
Okay, so what are we dealing with here? We've got... Oh, quite a few of them died there. So, we have 1, 2, 3, an archer. Okay, so... I'll deal with the archer in the back. This guy up front, you're already going for him. And you know what? Yeah, you. All of us take care. Help him because I don't want anything to happen to him.
You deserved it.
And then you two.
Onwards.
Can fuck up this guy here. Why would you do it? Why would you hit him like that? Okay. I was hitting this guy with my bow.
Aim carefully.
So, let's continue with that kind of vibe going on here. You two are still hitting him. And you're hitting him. So, I'm gonna just keep going for this guy here. Okay. I don't want him or Boken to die on my watch, so... Okay. There we go. Okay, nice. Now let's, you know, scour people's bodies. Always collect. There's a guy's body over here. Okay.
Attack.
No, you guys can't attack. Okay, so Boken, you didn't actually, you did well in your you know, being... Yeah, you did okay. Nothing too horrible. And... Again, no updates to the area, so nothing's just magically here now. Okay. Let's talk to Mr. Oleg, sorry. So he's breathing heavily and shakes his fist in the air menacingly. You rats got what you deserved. Now they'll know better than to treat honest people like cattle. And our Boken here taught them a thing or two as well. Yeah, he fucked them up at the beginning of that battle. And now, my lady, head on up to the guest rooms on the second floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better. Okay, so Oleg has given us a nice little reward. We got some money there. Let me see, because, yeah, we need that much experience to level up. I'm starting to lean towards being lawfully good. Like I said, I don't think there's any new updates to the area. Is there any other bodies I may have missed? Not by the looks of it. Okay. So, I guess we can finally now enter his abode. Let us finally... Well, we did rest before we got here. Okay. It's nice inn. I'm so weary. Usually, like, they'll give you an indicator if you're stealing something. Well, you know what? Okay. Oh. Quite a lot of chests going on here. I hope this does not count as stealing and that I'm not taking all this man's stuff.
I failed. I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay, so we just interacted with that bed. You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night. In it you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look out the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me. Can you hear me? Please.
Okay, so we have a guardian of the bloom has appeared out of nowhere and is now asking if I hear her. So the guardian of the bloom, it seems that only you can see her. Everybody else is just peacefully asleep and I'm the one who's up.
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. A defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
I ain't really gonna hit on you. What's gonna...
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon, even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
Okay, so we are now gonna have more motivation to actually like try and defeat him. So the Stag Lord is responsible for
Yes.
this.
It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
Okay, so there's someone else pulling the strings, it seems. Okay, so how can I help you?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
And I have to go now and rough up some ruffians. Okay. Should I compliment her beauty, or should I just call it a day? No.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
Okay. Interesting. Okay, so now I have more motivation to actually kill the Stag Lord. Okay, so there are no threats in this location. It's sort of like a headquarters where you can prepare your party for a new expedition, and with such locations, companions don't follow you around and will go about their own business. You can speak with them freely to get to know each other better, and once you exit the location, return to the gold map. You will choose your companions you wish to take with you, leaving the others here. Okay. So this is kind of, yeah, so they did say this is our headquarters. Okay, so that's neat. Okay. Am I going insane? Is this cat meowing? I honestly don't know if this is this cat meowing or if my actual cat is meowing. Okay, so you know what, everyone? I think this may be a good place to wrap it up this episode, and we can continue on next time. I think this part was straightforward. We traveled to the trading post, and in doing so, had our first encounter and experience with camping. And through that, I've truly learned some of the consequences to my need to carry everything that I find. Okay, man. That is really going to be something I need to work on with this game. I am a notorious hoarder, especially when it comes to playing games like this. I like to collect anything that I find, especially if I can sell it later. Like if, you know, selling is a component of like some of the mechanics you can sell for profit to buy and so on and so forth, you get it. But yeah, I understand that this is meant to create a more realistic aspect of travel. In real life, I wouldn't be able to take everything with me. I'd have to, you know, decide what do I keep, what do I leave. So it creates a level of immersion to this universe. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna deny that I would prefer if I could take everything. But I can appreciate the fact that I'll have to be more thoughtful with what I decide to take with me. So yeah. Some of you who are like aware of that were probably screaming at me to just drop the unnecessary stuff. And for that, I'm sorry. I'll do my best to be better with that. but I make no promises. I make absolutely none. I don't hold me to that. Oh, and I do really like the little small like dialogue scenes that happen during the campfire, as it gives us more insight to the characters in the party and their relationships with each other as this whole journey is going forward. So I'm looking forward to learning more about these characters through those little snippets and whatever other opportunities the game provides. Arriving at the trading post and meeting some of the bandits from the get-go was actually intriguing. So far, the story is setting up the group to truly be like a group of thugs that are harming people. Hell, they're not even harming just people in the area, but it appears also nature itself, with this whole new fog element that is being presented. I'm really looking forward to learning more about the bandits and the Stag Lord, and I'm wondering if the story is going to be straightforward as just having them straight up be the villains, or if there's going to be like some type of twist that there are more strings being pulled. Because at this point, I'm fairly motivated to just simply remove them from the area and complete the major plot point, which is building the kingdom afterwards. But yeah, so I want to see where that story thread's going to go. And even though I've only been with them for a short time, I like Oleg, Svetlana, and Bokin. But hold on, can we talk about how Bokin just slaughtered these bandits with just one flick of his wrist? Those bodies just hit the floor. And this was the same man who was running away when we first met him. But you know what? Now that we've beat the bandits and let their, blood decorate our weapons, if you will, this will just be the beginning, and I'm, like I said before, I'm looking forward to seeing where it all goes from that perspective in that story thread. At this point, I think the only thing that I'm hesitant and still kind of navigating is building my characters, and if there are stealing mechanics in this game. As much as I like grabbing every item that I see, I generally don't steal in games unless it's truly necessary. I don't want to piss anyone off. And in some games, this can be like really explicit in terms of like whether or not you're stealing, while in others, sometimes it's not. And I'm not sure if this is like the type of game where it's not explicit and I need to know that. Like, for example, in Pillars of Eternity, it's a bit more explicit. It'll indicate to you like, oh, you're stealing. So you know what's loot and what someone owns and must be stealthily taken. But in this game, I'm not sure if it has that type of indicator, or if it's and whether or not there is a stealing mechanic and I can actually steal items, or it's just everything's loot. So that's going to be fun to discover. But for the build component of like my uncertainty, it's more so navigating the mechanics of the game itself and what's really important for each character. Especially when it comes to armor, weapons and armor, I'm still trying to figure out if it's okay for my character's skills and abilities to take a little bit of a hit. Like when it is okay for my character's skills and abilities to take a bit of a hit, and when it is not. But I'll take it as it comes, basically. It's really just going to be seeing what I experience in fights, dialogue, and events, and going from there when making decisions as it pertains to the builds. But there's definitely going to be a lot of back and forth as I'm kind of navigating that. I think right now I'm thinking of Valerie being my tank, and I'll probably use Amity for melee damage, and Lindsay for as more of a support character that also does damage from a distance. Yeah, I can't wait to not only explore more of the land, but managing the kingdom. Like, I'm really looking forward to seeing how this game handles like the kingdom management mechanics, and I'm looking forward to navigating that. But yeah, for now it appears that the trading post is now our safe location, and well, our haven, if you will. And I'm wondering if the trading post will be the foundation of our new kingdom, or if it's just going to be like a stop on the road that we're just using for now. It seems that we'll get to use this location to also get to know our companions better. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. I really like to get to know characters and my companions and develop like kind of a bit of a relationship with them. So I'm looking forward to doing that next time and getting to know my team more and fleshing them out as people. So that's what we'll be doing next time for sure. And on that note, I think this concludes this episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. So, as usual, thank you for watching. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Love you, and goodbye.